Hey! Let's see. What are we up to today? The video's not showing for some reason. Is that because I've got the wrong one selected? Yes. We want this. And I want to test it with the full screen. How does that look on stream? Oh, mint! Okay, cool. So that works for full screen. And then... I put the right names. Does that work? Or does it not know? It's missing the browser, because it's changed names since the last time. We want... Do we want this one? Does that look right? Yeah, okay. I just don't have keybinds for any of that, but it's okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, let's see how that rolls. Okay. Not sure if Nathan's going to join us today, but that's alright. Let's jump on in here. See what we got going on. Ooh, did I... Might have forgotten to do something. Hold on. Is this running? No. Okay. So we're good. I am panicking for nothing. And that's okay. Sometimes it's okay to panic for nothing. Come on. Give me some. I believe in you. It's thinking. Maybe it's easier to see on this screen if I unfull screen it. Yeah, that's a little easier. Hold on, I'm hacking. Just let me hack for a second. $14,699. 668. Yeah. Okay. Strange. Niner. I hear lava. It must be doing something. Must be working. 668. We want 699. And I'm gonna switch back to the full screen view here. There we go. That should jump back on there. There we go. Everything's perfect. Not really, but you know what? Good enough. 30 frames. Just how I like it. Okay. You're done? You're done! 1.1K, 1.9K. What do these hold up to? 2K. So I need to run this for a little bit. Ooh, you're getting high too. What do we even need glass for at this point? Just for fun? I think just for fun. I think we finished all the glass for the meteor. I suppose we could glass the whole water, whole lake. I don't really want to do that though. I like the lake. Maybe we glass the floor. I like glassing the floor. That's a lot of fun usually. I don't know. I'll think about it. Okay, that's doing its thing. I'm sure there are upgrades for these, like size upgrades. Oops. Size upgrades. No, I don't want glass. Get out of here. There we go. So we could do that if we wanted to. I really want to mess with these today. I keep saying we're going to mess with these. And then Nathan distracts me. But you know what? He's not here to distract us today. So maybe we probably play around with these a little bit today. And that means we're going to want a different view. There we go. Oh, I got some messed up dithering or something going on the screen here. That's peculiar. See if we can turn that off or reload. What does this do? Let's turn this off since it's misbehaving. Yeah, there we go. I get rid of the brokenness. Okay. Print a book. I'm okay. What are the commands in here? LS? Ah, I remember these things. Init test. Any test, I'm sorry. Any test. We don't want to LS it, we want to edit it probably. I just want to look at what it says. It's been so long since I've messed with this. Package path, then you require. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this looks familiar. Sort of. Goodness. Thought ice cream would wake me up. What else we got? I think I was playing around with using Linux style folders. Okay. I guess I removed. I don't see anything in Etsy, so I guess that means I removed. Is there a folder above this? No, okay. I guess I removed the stuff I was playing with, other than this so far. What is in log test? Logger require. Okay, yeah, libraries, logger. So we don't have libraries anymore. We removed that. Log equals logger new. Log test, true. Okay. Okay, alright. So that was from. There's a nice little library over here. I think it's this one. I don't don't care. Go away. CC APIs, ComputerCraft APIs. It's old as dirt. Last commit was 13 years ago, so I don't know if there's a newer or more modern one, but this is the one I found. This is the one I've been playing with. It's not the... It's the logger. That's where I got the logging from. So if we go to logger here, this is the log file or logging program, whatever you want to call it. I like it. It's good. It's simple. There's a rotation function. Format days to what is it? How does it rotate again? I forget now. Format days. Okay. Format time. Where's the rotation that I was talking about? Rotate. So we pass in whether we want to rotate or not when we create a new logger. Default is probably... There's probably a default set somewhere. Let's see. Format days. Leap years, hell yeah. Me too. Me too, buddy. Month, well, days greater than month due. Am I blind? I don't see. We're busy, zombie. I don't see where he uses rotate. Here's rotate. Here we go. So this is all within the same function. It returns a giant meta table as its return argument. That's a unique way of doing things. I'm cool with it. Okay, so log equals. Okay, so set meta table. I've been looking up meta tables. I kind of know how they work. The idea is this is how you do overloading in Lua. Overloading that you might see in like C or C++. Well, actually, does C have overloading? I don't think it does. C++ overloading, or I imagine there's a few other languages that do it. I don't know. Python or Java do. I think Java probably does, but I don't know for sure. I'm about to kill the zombie. Oh, it's nighttime. That's why. Let me sleep so we can get rid of him. He's being noisy. I need to fix that. I don't like that. That's scary. Okay. What were we saying? So, yes, set meta table. So this is how you do overloading. So you basically create a special table that uses these special identifiers. The same way you might do in C++. You might say operator equal sign, or operator, how do you do it? Less than sign or something like that. I haven't done it in a little while. This is the less than part of the operator less than function that you create for a specific class. That's exactly what this is. So __ index means for in the table when you create a new key, it runs this function. If I understand correctly. Again, I'm still trying to figure it out. It's a little bit unique of a way of doing it, but the idea is when you use this set metatable function, you're setting the metatable for the specific table that you're working with here. And when you set the metatable, what you're doing is setting the override functions essentially. So __ index says when we add a new key to the table, a new thing to the table. If I understand it correctly. So when we add a new thing to the table, I think this means if it doesn't exist, then run this function. Like if there's already a value, then it's not going to do it. But if it's a brand new thing, then it runs this giant function. If I understand it correctly. So here we're setting a new index equal to the output of some of this garbage, probably all of this garbage. I don't know where the other side of this is. The other side of this brace is. But anyway, log equals function. Okay. Cool. So we're setting the log function. Did we put it up here at all? I guess the way that he defines it is just by local log, logger new. So use the logger new function to create a new log. And then log colon log, there it is at the bottom. Log colon log is how you log stuff, or you use these, you could call these overloads almost too. All they do, if we come down here at the bottom somewhere, down here, info equals, warn equals, and error equals, they're almost like overloads. They just pass it, they pass the data, the stuff you ask it to log, straight through to the self.log function, the logger colon log, or the log colon log function, but with the specific type set at the beginning. So it's a unique way to do it. I like it. It's kind of cool. And it makes it real easy to add more if you wanted to. And I think when you read the log itself, the output, that it pastes that, I don't know what you call it. Where's the log function? The level, that's what I'm looking for. It pastes the level in the line of the log. In fact, we can test this. I wanna try it. So, dude, I thought you were dead. Why are you still alive? Let's go bait him out real quick. It's hard to focus when you get in the background. Where are you? Oh, there's a few of them. Come here, buddy. Where are you? There you are. It's daytime. Start burning. Where's your friend? Here he is. Come here. Hey, get down from there. Hey. Ouch. Ouch. Can you die already? Didn't ask for this. Thank you. Hey. Get down from there. Who gave you permission to be up here? Yeah, get down. Come here. Yeah, burn. You unruly monster. Uh-oh. 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 I didn't look at you, dude. The trees were in the way. Go away. No, let me in. I did not look at you. You can get lost. Look at yourself. I didn't do nothing. Come down and kill him. I can't have you make a noise either. Huh? Oh, the owl. I forgot about you. Go away. I did not. Give me some goodies. Okay. I will tolerate the owl hooting, even though I complained about it last stream. Ooh. Let's get rid of these. Ooh, grass block. Cool. Anyway. Okay. Whose idea was it? Alright, anyway. So now you know, let's wget the raw version of this. And unfortunately, this is one of the common ways to pull things in ComputerCraft. In computers or in IT, you usually use like GitHub or like a git clone command if you're doing something exotic, or if you're on Windows, you just download the file. You go to the web address and download the file and install it that way. This is the ComputerCraft way of doing it. I'm not a huge fan, but it's a way to do it. So if we edit logger, you can see this is the exact contents of what we've got over here on the left. So cool. It's a binary. If I were on an Arch system, which I am, that would go in what, user bin? User? Do I have a bin? I don't think I do. I'm gonna check my file system. I can't remember exactly where it goes. I bet you it's user bin. I'm not a master. Oops. Okay, looks like user bin, maybe. We don't have a bin up here, do we? I'm talking as if you guys can see what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, bin points to user bin. So if we go to user bin, that's where the real magic happens. Let's look inside a user real quick. And I know you guys can't see this, I apologize. It's for security. I don't want you to hack me. Yeah, there's just a bin inside of the user. Okay. So, in the interest of being unnecessary, I'm gonna make their user bin, and inside of user bin, we're gonna probably, I think we're gonna move that logger. User bin. So now if we ls user bin, what do you know? Logger's there. I could just create a bin folder at the very top. I don't think, because symlinks aren't a thing in ComputerCraft, but I could add user bin to the path, and then it doesn't matter if there's a bin symlink. I'm gonna just leave it as that. I'm gonna leave it as it is here. So now it's not in here anymore. So if I want to call the logger, or if I want to edit the logger, I should say, to like look at the file, we're going to be calling user bin logger. If I could type. And there it is. (2013) Sangar. I wonder if this is forked from somebody else, because that's a different name, unless that's just his username versus his real name or something. I'm not sure. Oops. Not sure. Let's get out of here. Okay. In fact, we probably should have like a temp. That would be cool for when we copy those files down. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's. I'm about to kill. Where is log located on my system? I normally put log. I think it's in var? Var log, is that right? Yeah, var log. That's where all the logs go. Okay, we're just gonna mimic that. I like that structure. So we got a var already. Just no logs. Let's just make their. Actually, doesn't his script include the creation of that folder? He sets it to log folder logs. Okay. I wonder if that means you would need to include this logger file everywhere in all of your apps. And then you would manually set log folder for each of them, probably. Okay. Can you specify... Creates a new logger that will log into the log file with the specified name. Okay, cool. So theoretically, you say local log equals logger.new and then the name of this specific app. So we can just use one single copy of this logger file. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That's not a terrible way to do it. I can live with that. I'm thinking about what I want to change and what I want to leave be since it's on my own system. Excuse me. Okay, so ADHD craft. How many times can I change topics? So what were we looking at? Rotate way back when? Let's look at that again. We saw if rotate. So if we specify, oh, it's a Boolean. Okay. Does it have an assert for rotate? So assert type self. So it's saying make sure I'm a table, otherwise bail out. Make sure level is a string. That's like the log level. And make sure format is either null or string. Format. What is format? Where's logger log? Huh. Format must be string or omitted. I guess their defaults all use Oh, it's like this. Okay, okay, okay. I'm guessing. Dude, another one? Are you kidding me? Another zombie? So this means you can use like formatting. So you can say like, if you use like printf style, where you have like a %d which gets replaced. That's okay. That's kind of cool. Oh yeah, no format. Okay. True, as in. Let's see. Nil. 1, 2, 3. No format. So what do these correspond to? Format is nil. So that was the nil. And then whatever else after that is just concatenated together, I think, or combined together. No format. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. No format. True. These will be concatenated. Okay. I wonder what true turns into. If it's the literal word true, or if it turns into like 1, 0. I wonder how Lua does that. I don't know Lua I'm not a professional. For the file name, particular, pin the day to the file name. Oh, this is for rotation. Format the file name in particular if we should automatically append the day of the file name. Okay. If rotate then file. Yeah. Okay. It adds the day if it or the date, whatever, the day to the file name. So does it rotate daily? I think it said it did. Let's go back. Logger. Uniform log output. Automatic date, time, and level prefixing. Okay. Date is generated from its current day, including new periods. Starts in year 0. Logging is going to automatically be post-fixed with the current day for programs that log a lot. Log file names can be automatically posted with the current day for a little. Keep file size at acceptable size and make deleting old log entries easier. So it doesn't actually rotate, it just adds the date to the name? Or does it actually do the rotating? Does it actually like delete past a certain threshold? Okay. Format file name. If rotate file name, format. Format the message, print the date time, then blah blah blah. If format, I don't think it actually rotates. I think it just formats. What happened to my screen? I didn't realize you guys couldn't see anymore. Can I tell it a certain window? Hold on, that's the wrong one. What does it say? Capture cursor. I think I need to change this for something else, which is annoying. That'll bring it back, but only temporarily. That's okay. I do not mind fixing it now and then. Okay. Where were we? You guys probably missed my whole dialogue here about this log file. Anyway. I'm just curious if it actually rotates. Doesn't look like it does. String format, create log file if necessary. Or log folder. Okay. Look. Again. Look, you're in the corner again. Why do you keep going there? Let me sleep. Why am I getting poor performance? Reach him? No, I have to go down. Okay, well. And there's a skeleton down here somewhere too. Hello? Oh, a zombie. Dude, I'm staying up here. Forget it. I'm not interested. I will live with noises. Can you die quicker? I guess not. What is going on with the frames? My goodness. So, let's make der var log. Cool. Yeah. Cool. And then if we... Let's open log test again. Since I was testing this before. Local logger require... This is going to be... It's called logger, but it's not in libraries anymore. I put it in user bin, which at some point will set the path to include user bin. I think that would make most sense. Log equals log new, log test true. What is true? I think true is rotate. Yeah, rotate. Okay. Log test true. This is a test. 159. Uh-oh. SOS debug. Okay. So I just basically did the same thing they did just for testing. Okay. Dang it. Let's save and exit and then run it. So we want log test. Temp index local logger Boolean value. Temp index local logger, aka or a Boolean value. So logger is Boolean for some reason. Let's look at local log. Logger from require user bin logger. Okay, so somehow this is returning a Boolean in the require call. Do they expect me to load this with something else? I think they expect me to load this with, what is it, load API or something? If I go back, does this hide the screen for you? Can you still see this? Yeah, you can. Okay, good. Let's do an example. I think he's loading these in a special way. os.loadAPI. And then he's doing a hijack with his special B API L. Booooo. I know that voice. Heather. Oh, hey. Hi, Heather. I think you do know that voice. You might. os.loadAPI. So maybe that's the call we have to use for the logger. He's written these as APIs rather than libraries. Interesting. Okay. Let's try. So let's try, instead of require, let's try his style. His, her, they, them. I don't know if there's a guy or what. But he does. Wasn't there an example in here as well? Did he include the loading? No, he just goes straight to the logger. So that means logger is probably a public. He probably loads it into the public domain, so I probably don't need to load it there. So he, let's go back. Whoa! Into here. I'm just going to copy this style. It's kind of an older style of doing things, but I mean, it is a 14-year-old script, so what are we going to do? So we want os.load API. Not APU, API. And then he's got an assert around it to say, like, make sure it's loaded. I kind of like that. Look, the owl is assaulting me, dude. What is going on? Assert load os.load API. Okay. Save exit. I want to look at this. What do you think you're doing? Huh? Who gave you permission to be here? Mr. Hooter? Mr. or Mrs. Hooter? They, them Hooter? Okay. ls. So let's just run it again. Question mark. It didn't complain, so that must be the right way to do it. Let's check in. Oh, I forgot to change it from logs to var log. That's okay. But we should be able to ls logs. Log test. Okay. And then if we edit, because this doesn't have cat or anything like that. What programs does it have? Hold on. Programs. Does it have a display file type command? I don't think it does. Oh. Okay. Eyes. What was that? Oh, I don't care about that. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. So we can do edit log Etsy. No. log test. What does that look like? Interesting. Okay. Okay. Curious. So theoretically, we could add some sort of rotation into this logging script so that it rotates. But then the question is, when do you rotate? How do you rotate? Blah blah blah. Right? My reference. Let's see if I've got it in here anywhere. I'm on an Arch system, Arch Linux system. Hoax. Thanks for that. I'm an Arch Linux system, so that's my frame of reference. So I would be looking at the systemd stuff. And this is going to be impossible to read because it's C, and I'm not a C developer either. And not to mention, GitHub's a terrible place to look at code. But I would love to kind of follow their style. The thing is, the systemd journal rotates based on size, I believe. Once it gets to a certain size, it rotates, and you can set the size in a config file. So, in fact, let's take a little detour. The rotating I'm less worried about because we're not really currently getting close to that. In fact, I don't even know how we would check size. But because our ls command does not include size of any kind, and I don't think that's necessarily a super large concept when it comes to ComputerCraft. So let's stop for a second and let's explore. Dude, shut up, Mr. Zombie, shut up. Let's play around with config files. Now again, I'm on an Arch system, so we use the config files that systemd uses, which are loosely ini or ini based. So I will probably start with an ini file, an ini base, and I found this other GitHub. Sorry for the bright white, I apologize. Nerds teehee. Takes one to know one, but and of course this is for love, but I don't care about the love system. I don't use it any. So this is an ini file parser written by this Bart Bez guy. He's got good. I like his documentation. It's really easy to follow. It's not exactly what we're looking for because systemd kind of does their own thing. Go figure, it's systemd. But it's a great base. And you can see I was playing around with it a little bit here too with ini test. Ignore that first line. That was me playing around with bin past. Say with your chest. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll whisper it. mind being quiet about it. So again, I was using these require, which that's the way to do it nowadays. That I think load API is like an older style way of doing the way of importing libraries, although I guess they're not libraries, they're APIs, whatever. Whereas Lua in general, outside of ComputerCraft, it's most common to use require. Require, if you do like C or C++ development, require is a lot like include with a header guard. It's very similar to that, because require checks first to make sure that it's not already been included. So, or required, whatever. So now instead of in C or C++, you would do #require and then it would just be available in the global space. Whereas in this case, we usually assign it to a variable of some sort, and then we can refer to the things that are inside of that specific library. It's kind of like namespaces, more or less, since we don't have those in Lua. So we could pretend this is a namespace or a variable, a table. It's all tables in Lua. So when we require any file, what we're doing is we're importing this whole file. And if we look through this file a little bit, can you see it on your screen still? Yeah, looks like it's saved. Okay. You'll notice that they've created a local variable called any file, and then at the bottom of the script, they return any file. So when you call require any file, oops, what is this? Get out of here. When you do require any file, it actually just runs this entire script, this entire anyfile.lua, and the last line is to return the anyfile, return that local variable anyfile, which they've thrown all of these little functions into anyfile.parse. So they took this local variable anyfile and they threw a parse function inside of that anyfile table or anyfile object, whatever. And then at the end, once they've added all the library functions, they just return the local object, the local table. And then when you require it, you throw it in a variable, and now you got access to that same table, which includes all the functions and stuff. So, and you can rename it because it's just a table. So when I call it just any by itself instead of any file, I can just use any to refer to that entire library's functions, right? So we're gonna look at the docs again here. I apologize for the bright white again. Let's go to an example. Using any file, creates table to parse and save. Okay. Dude, those zombies are gonna get sniped. Require any file. So they do the same thing. They say, here's how you include it. Now if you just do it the way they do it, this puts it in the global space. I'm not a fan of that, but it's not the end of the world. You know, it ends, yeah, it's not exactly. So then they use anyfile.parse because it returns any file, the local object they created, or returned, I guess. So we're doing the same thing, we're just calling it any. We're throwing in a variable called any, and then using it as any. And I would probably, I would probably do local any, if it'll let me. I don't want to put things globally if I don't have to. Not that it matters that much. We created an I variable, and we're setting that to the value of this parse function. So we run this parse function that's included in this library the same way they did, and we're referred to an any file. Now this is the wrong location now because I've changed everything. In fact, let's take a second to create everything again. So it's gonna go in Etsy because that's Linux, it's Arch, that's how it kind of works. We'll do one for log test. So we'll say maker Etsy log test. We can just do a conf file. We don't need to make a directory, do we? Let's see. Parse and save. Let's edit Etsy log test dot any. And we'll probably change that. I kind of want to use the conf syntax that systemd and all that uses. Let's do that. Okay. So then in here we can create in any file. So we could, like they did, they said square, and they had some values here, background, whatever. This is going to be for log test. So let's look at log test again and see what kind of things we might want in our config file. Edit log test. Actually, I think I want, let's see, log test true. We could put the name of the log, but that would be a little silly, I think. I think we probably always want it to be the right name of the binary. What we could do, I kind of want to move in edit user bin. I kind of want to modify Mr. Sangar's script here to use, right, where'd it go? Right here. The file that it uses to look to set up logs. I want to move this to a config file, I think, just for testing, just to see how that works. So log folder, we could put that in a default section, right? So let's go to we need to rename Etsy log test, because this is not log test, it should be Etsy logger, since it's for logger, not for log test. Did that work? Okay, cool. Edit Etsy logger. Nice. Logger, yeah. There we go. So maybe we have a section here that's called default, right? And then inside of here we say, I mean, we could say log folder, just like they did. Now they didn't include spaces. I don't know how picky this is about spaces. I think in systemd you can use spaces. I'm gonna look at my system again real quick here. Let's check. Let's see. I don't know. System something or other. What's something? System. They don't have spaces here, so I'll just do no spaces. I don't know if it cares. I would like to be able to do spaces. I like things a little bit spaced out, but we will do no spaces. And we'll set this equal to... Do they care about spaces around strings? No. Name a square. So we could say, let's see... Oh no, logs are going to go in var log, aren't they? Say var log. Save and exit. And then in logger, user in logger. Instead of hard coding it in the binary and requiring people to go and edit the binary, what happens if you don't put a header? I don't know if it says in here. If I don't put like a default, it might just like lose its mind. Okay, well, anyway, they do a parse. So require. Oh yeah, look, they even say you can throw it in a local area if you want. Okay, cool. So we would do the same thing here. We would say I'm gonna put it right here below the acknowledgement. We'll say local any equals require where where is any going to be located? Where is it located? Did I pull it yet? User bin? No. Let's wget our any. Is this it? Yes. Let's grab this guy. Oops, raw. Okay. Get here. Let me get this guy. Cool. And then we will move any file to, we probably want in user bin, right? Actually, this is a library. I would put this in whatever the library section is. Oh, I love being pedantic. Let's do long. Let's see. I've got lib, which points to user lib. Lib64, which points to user lib64. So we want probably user lib, I guess, right? Yeah, user lib seems to be where everything lives. All the shared files and stuff. So let's throw it in user lib. So we'll move it to user. Let's make dir real quick. Make dir user lib, and then move any to user lib. And then we can check user lib to make sure it made it. It sure did. And then in user bin logger, here we can say load user lib. Where's the example again? I think we could just say user lib any file. Is that what they called it? And we don't even need the .lua because require automatically can check with or without .lua. Is that right? That's what they did, so I think that's okay. Okay, so then they do .parse, so we would say I'll say any.parse. That's a function call. What are you doing? And we're looking for Etsy logger config, I think. And that would then expose, let's see, read any file, any file, save the format T section key. So parse probably puts it into a table. So I'm guessing. Where's do they have an example where they throw it into a table? I don't think they do. Here's a usage example. Example. Oh yeah, they throw it into example. So we'll throw it into what do we want? Local config. That sounds good to me. Example equals any file.parse. So config parse. That looks right. And then down here, in fact, this probably should be put down for now. Down here, I'm going to comment this out. And instead, we would say well, actually, in any reference to the log folder, we would just replace that with, which we can just, I'm just going to put it in that global space here for now to make it easy. Who's clopping? So we'll say local log folder is equal to config square bracket, square bracket. The first square bracket is the header that it's under. We put it under default capital D. And then I think we put it as log. quotes. There we go. Okay. Save, and then it doesn't work, right? Let's take a look at this again. Print example, square name. Print the square. Is it gonna know to put that in quotes? They printed it here, so we can't really easily see if it made it a string. I assume it'll be a string. Stringified. You know what assumptions do. Let's also triple check that I called it. Default happens to be I did. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's edit log test, and let's change the name of the logger to something else, just to make sure that this works. So we'll say log test 2, right? And it should reload. Attempt to call global require a nil value. Line 11 of logger. Okay. Oops. Bin logger. 11. Oh, I replaced this with a load API, so I can't look at that for reference. Edit any test. What do I do here? Require any file. Maybe it does care whether it's got the .loo or not. Or can you not say require from a long path? Does that actually work? Maybe that doesn't work. Bin user bin logger. Let's try and add .loo, and if that doesn't work, then it still does not like that. Failed low API due to user bin logger. Okay. In this file, I use package.path. I changed the path. I don't want to do that every single file. I'd like to do that globally. I wonder if I can do that in the startup script. That's probably the best way to do it. Package.path equals package.path ... Quotes, semicolon, and then the path with question marks in place of the name. Is that all? Yeah, that's all. Okay. Okay. Edit. Test. I'm in the wrong file. Hold on. Did that change anything? That didn't. User bin logger. Let's put it in here. User lib. I think I want it to look for both. What's with and without the Lua suffix. Although in this case it's a .lua, so I'm just going to put .lua for now. That's it. Who cares? Save, exit. I'll look at any file, test again. Is that all I did? Libraries, question mark, because the folder for the library could be. Specific. I hear someone slurping. Okay, that looks right. So if we do log test. Line 10, attempting index global package, a nil value. Package is nil? Bro's downing a mug root beer. Yeah, dude, he's slurping that milk, man. That's crazy. And he's doing it right in my ear, too. There's his llama, I don't know where he went. Oh. I think I know where he went. Oh, he's on my smelter. Okay, well, I guess you can hang your llamas. That's fine. This is a kid-friendly stream, right? That's not true. Line 10 now. Why does that work in one but not the other? That's interesting. I'm gonna look up require and see if there's something special about require that I don't know. Format, get ops, things. I might already have it open. Let me see if it's in there. Oh, another CPU deals. CC get and CC net. That's cool. I wonder if that CC get works like I expect it to. DB startup. Booooo require. Yeah, file and a path. I think I have to give it the file name and then it has to search through the path. I missed the chugging. The electricity went out for a bit. You know what? It's better this way. No one wants to hear that glurping. That's nasty. Core controls of their files already been run into it. Yeah, that's the header guard for the yeah. List of patterns. Okay. Yeah, this is the gunk that they were talking about. That's fine. Booooo path. There, you got your chugging. I do. There, you got it. He just did it again. Right in my ears. Nasty. The global loop. So can I just change the global loop path? Otherwise, require fixing variable path. If both fail, require phase a fixed path. Typically this and this. Okay. Why does package path not work? I don't understand that. Okay, well, okay, Lua path. Let's try that instead. User bin logger. User bin logging. So this line, let's actually leave that part on there because we want to do the same thing except instead of package path. This is going to become G underscore or underscore G. I think. Isn't that how you do globals? Or do you just actually you don't just do Lua path? Lua path, right? And that means this needs to change too. This should just be any file. We don't need Lua anymore because it doesn't care. So now we log test. Lua page is attempting to concatenate global Lua path, a nil value. This says it should be filled. So, riddle me that. underscore G dot Lua we want to fill in a print statement. Hello? Mill 1. Yay! Package path. That one's filled out, so why can't I set that? Did I mistype? I'm back with ice cream. Yeah, I just finished some of this gelatin stuff. What do you call it? Gelato? Yeah, snickerdoodle gelato. Had to make sure I stayed on my diabetes kick. ROM modules main, ROM modules main, ROM modules main, init.lua. Oops, exit. Get me out of here. Get me out. Well, so I should be able to say package.path equals package.path ... semicolon in the quotes. I'm back with ice cream. Fancy. I got the Bluebell ice cream. Dude, Bluebell's fancy too. They got some really good flavors. Problem is they come in absolute pail size containers. So you can't really have just a little bit. Etsy. What am I doing again? Any file. It's in user lib. Lib. Question.lua. Okay, that took it just fine. Yeah, user lib question.lua. So then if I do require any file, this should work. Yeah, that worked fine. Cool. I love when it works there and not in my program. I got blueberry ice cream. Cookie two-step flavor. Cookie two-step. I don't know what that is. Why is the cookie two-step? Taking lessons? That's wild. Edit user ban. I'm gonna rewrite this. Maybe it just didn't like how I typed it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Package.path, I think. Package.path. That's right. Control save, control exit. Pretty sure that's exactly what I just did. Log test. Package, init.lua. Is that like not available in the... Sure looks like it's not nil. What is logger doing? Hey, I don't know that guy. Who are you? What is logger doing to my load my APIs? Let's try load. What did I do it for? Edit log test. Oh, that's not what API using logger. Local log equals. Okay. I don't know if, can I do local? Yeah, it doesn't like local and Lua and Computer. So we'll say, let's start load API. And it's in lib. That's where any file lives. We want user bin logger. like that's not set. It's clearly set. Is it because it's in the global scope? G dot package. Maybe that's why. Nathan, are you jumping on tonight, or unless you're already playing Helldivers? Oh, you're Helldiving tonight. Okay, that's okay. I could just set it in the startup script and then I'm not going to worry about it. Again, there's probably a better way to do that, but for now I think it's a simple way. So if we remove that line, user in logger, this line, let's delete this, goodbye, and then the rest of this can stay the same. And I think I'm going to once again steal from this guy's startup script. Not the API, let's just start with a regular startup script now. Edit startup. That's how you do startups in I don't know if I've got it here. Startup. This is a ComputerCraft specific thing. Okay. Just startup, okay. That's a weird name. Okay, well anyway, start up. And then this is if I wanted to do it the way to include his startup file, which I want to do eventually, but just to get things started. I think I just want to shell that set path. That's kind of cool. Add some aliases. CC API llama, CC APIs programs, llama programs. Huh. Can't I just from here say package? Am I gonna brick my system doing this? Find out. User lib pushmark.lure. That doesn't work. We'll have to do the way he does it. I'll have to start using his stuff, which is fine. Shell.setPath. I don't know how that works. Trace the path, trace the path. I'm also going to want to set does this make it so that I can now run a file in lib as if it were a Minecraft? I hope not. Let's see if that I don't want that behavior. Let's see what that does. Reboot. Please don't break. Package. Path. That's not a function. Oh, I don't see your. I do not see her. They be growling. Dude, they are so annoying. I'm gonna build an ICMB and nuke them from outer space at this point. So annoying. I was gonna set up some, like, hired security, but it costs a lot of money. And I don't have I need something to fix them. Repair the hired security. Disk startup. A script named startup in its root directory. Does it have to be startup.booooo? Probably it's just startup. It's called startup though. Does it have to be called just startup? I thought I called it startup. Yeah, I instinctively called it startup. So yeah, we can test that by saying print flag and reboot. Yeah, it's running it. Oop. Who said it? Oop. This at least goes with the description. So there was another package, package manager. I think it was by Liquid. Yeah, Pac-Man. Very funny for an Arch, a non-Arch system. Pack with a K. This does not include a description. So you could say, tell me all the applications, the list of applications, and they don't have a description. Package listing. Name, download, version of dependency size. There's no description here. So like, unless I know ahead of time, oh, it's blah 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 package is the blah 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 script. That's not very helpful. This one at least has a description, which is really good. So I might actually like this. Versions. That's cool. Yeah, this isn't too bad. Package installed. NFS move. This looks a lot like Pac-Man installs, which is something I wanted to. It's on my list, if that makes sense. So that's really cool. That might be a good base. Little structure. Expose this indirectly, bin to the system path. Okay, how does it do that? I'm gonna steal from what they did. My sexy package. Okay, I love this. Dork. Thank you. Thank you. My sexy package. That is a name. Oh, it's using Jackal. It's doing the same thing I want to do. This guy gets it. Alright, where's the overhead? What did I get told? 6 years. This was more recent. That's cool. I think it's more recent than liquids. Oh, 2 years. This guy, liquids, got you beat. I updated the refill list at some point. So let's see if we can dive into this guy. A what package? Exactly! Exactly! It was an example in his text document about how to use the script. It said, my sexy package. Like, one that you create. A package that you create that's for some reason sexy. Don't ask me. I don't know that part. How are you setting the hash path, looking through temp path, TarGZ? This guy gets it. He's using TarGZs. Does that mean this thing supports unzipping? Does this include an unzipping? It's also got a log function. Wild. Yeah, me too. My sexy package. That's so funny. And from someone who doesn't program, that probably sounds like package as in like 6-pack or something. That's so funny. That is so funny. Unpack. Interesting. I think that's a Lua thing. I think that's a unzip style function. So he's using formula as a descriptor for package. He's not even using the bin. How does he require things? Or does he require things? He's not even requiring it. No, I do not think that. What, okay, what do you think then? What other package? Excuse me. You know what? I don't want to know, actually. Never mind. I'm afraid to ask. Parse package JSON, installed, version, master file. Include. What does this do? It's just scripts. He's just writing this like it's a script. Local parms, working dir. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, it's one way to do it. It's not the way I want to do it. I love being complicated. Cache.lua, ccpackage world.lua. This is an example. Oh, this is cool. Does it have to be called .lua? Like mail doofus. Mail pack. Oh, okay, mail package. I forgot about that. Who even uses mail anymore? A shipping package. My sexy shipping package. Full of very not adult things. Return package. Okay, so this is a return style. Okay, I see what's going on here. What does this do? A series of utilities for improving the default CraftOS experience. Where's it located? Gibbo. Oh, it's another one of his. Okay, let's CC package. Let's go up one. Look at that dude. Gutenberg. He's a good looking dude. He looks smart. I don't see. Oh, 42. Okay. Microplane. Slave for chocolate. Okay, I don't know what that means. I'm afraid. That's so funny. We're looking for this package. We want, what is it? MBS. Here it is. Mildly better shell. Okay. That's what it stands for. Lure Rebel extensions. Cool. Oh, color. It's got color. It's really cool. Oh, that's cool functionality. Oh, that's okay. I'm getting sidetracked. Wow. I'm gonna have to hold on to this, huh? That's crazy. Cool application. Let's just to this one. That is cool. I might do that, guys. Okay, what? Distraction. What were we doing? I was wanting to see how he did set package path, but I don't see him doing that at all. That's interesting. Local paths. If you must modify the path, ensure you do not remove existing entries. At this point, as this will break CC package path resolution. Package.path. It's using package.path. What's going on? How can I see package.path and he use package.path, but I can't set it? Package.path equals table cat paths. He's doing the same thing that I'm trying to do. How does he call this guy? Shell.setPath. You know what? I'm not doing that. I wonder if I'm supposed to. I don't know what that does, but maybe that's part of it. Package.path. That's this is supposed to work. I've done this before. I've written that before. That's why it's in the that's in this file. What is it? Any test? Edit any test. Because it works here. Package.path equals package.path ... Before it did. Previously it did. Require any file. I think I could guess is it's something to do with how it loads the API, that os.load function. But it didn't. It's log test. Load API. It's acting like that's. I wonder if that's what's killing it. Print package. Not path. Do a user bin logger attempt to call global. Edit user bin logger. Line 11 attempt to call local. I think it's the requirement. So what is shell.set? Is that what I need in order to jump between buildings? Is that why it's having a cow? Oh, here's another thing. On in-game. Oh, that I like. Host repositories effective on in-game computers or GitHub. That's cool too. Nugget. Single file against programs and all. A nugget. I like how I was upset about this guy's Pac-Man package manager, and then in the midst of me troubleshooting, I find 2 other really good contenders. That is insane. It's in Perl though. I can't use this, can I? It's in Perl. Maybe it's... It says ComputerCraft, so it should work. Okay. You can include Git... Okay. This one's impressive. This one's very impressive. Okay. How old's this one? 6 years. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's... Not distraction. Let's get back on track for a second. Dude, how many more of these are there? There's another one. Oh, this is that other one. The first one. The second one. CC package is built on ComputerCraft's paste integration. Does not require containers. Extremely simple and flexible. Pac-Man with a K. That's the one I don't like. I don't want another package manager. I want to know how to do this. Oops, Lua. I think I've looked at this before. Package path is from purely libraries, not Lua. And package.cpath is compiled libraries, which we don't care about in ComputerCraft because we don't have compiled libraries. Because ComputerCraft is built in Java. You know what Lua curl? Well, yeah, it's built in Java, but it runs Lua. Confusing. You know what Lua curl is? You can modify it. I don't care about cpath. The AI is trying to help me. I don't want the AI. Oh, you know what? I've asked this before. Correct way to learn to use this module from a different location. Okay. So it's going to change package.path. Which you usually cannot change. Oh. Okay. is saying that I can do that, so why is it not letting me? Edit. User bin logger. Package path. It's user lib. What do I call logger directly? Well, I can't do that. I can do it in Lua. In a Lua interactive. Second, the electric has gone out. It's funny, everyone's talking about electric going out. I haven't had... I better not say anything. Knock on wood. I have not had any trouble whatsoever. Or it's happened while I was elsewhere, I suppose. Blah. Yeah, same. os.load API. User logger. What if I set it from this Lua environment? Edit. Logger. Oh, I'm still in Lua. It came out. Exit. Close. Edit. User bin logger. I feel like I'm getting spookier the more I say that because it's getting on my nerves more. That's so funny. So if I do log test now, it's going to fail because it has no clue where it failed to load API logger due to attempt to require. It doesn't know what require. Okay, there's something else going on here. I finished my ice cream sad face. Yeah, I finished my gelato as well. So I'm about to go heat up some more food or something. Edit user bin. What is the deal here? I'm gonna put it back the way I got it, the way it was before, since it's having such trouble. Log test. Oops, I forgot to read. It looks like it's happy. Oh, I should ls logs. No. Oh yeah, logs. We haven't been able to change. Okay. Edit log test. Let's make sure we change this again. Something unique. That way it's obvious that we... I have leftover chili. That's such a strange combo. Let me eat ice cream and then immediately afterwards, chili. Ice cream and chili. I can't say anything. I eat like a rat. I eat all kinds of food, but that's still crazy to me. Leftover chili with ice cream. Okay, so this is working that way. But it does not like the require function, the require call. I wonder, and I wonder if there's something wrong with or not something wrong, something different with the way os.api works versus just invoking the script with require. I wonder if that's the difference. Oh, is this not a... This might not be it. This might be a ComputerCraft thing. ComputerCraft GUI. Load API. Oh, look at this. It's striked out. Loads given API into global variable. This is probably deprecated. It pollutes the global tail and can mask errors. Required to be used. Okay. So, as much as I love these libraries, this dude's libraries, if I want to use them, I need to convert them over to acquire style libraries. Okay. Because that call is deprecated. Okay. Okay. Deprecated. See why. Let's say API into global variable. The function loads an exclusive file at the given path, and all global variables and functions supported by it will be available for the use of myAPI.functionName. Well, I still don't understand why it would just fail outright. I know requires the better one. Why would it just fail? Phone call. Huh? Not the phone call. What are you talking about? Is my phone making noise? I must have got a notification or something. That must be what you're reacting to. It says muted. Don't know what you heard. Don't know what they're telling you. They're lying to you. Okay, that's... Okay. Loads the given API into the global variable. The function loads and executes the file at the given path. Loads and executes. And all the global functions, variables and functions exported by it will be available through the use of my API. I'm losing my mind. What's new? Did you like hear a noise or something? I don't understand. My phone's not ringing, and it's all everything's muted. Both my phones and my TV, everything's muted. I think it sure looks like it's muted. I see mute signs everywhere. All you're hearing is Minecraft, unless I'm getting a Discord call. No, no Discord call. Oh, it's probably Nathan messaging me. That's probably what you heard. I thought it was. Maybe something like this. Seems low profile. Standing. I will look at that later, Nathan. You just sent me the same thing twice. Nathan. Oh, it looks like you can attach a rammer with the music to the vertical rod, which is due to the desk. Maybe even a okay. I might look at that a little bit later. That's good. Let's see. So, I understand requires the correct way to do it, the new way to do it. But why does it just not work in the first place? How hard would it be to convert this? Let's go to, not startup, but let's go to, we could abandon this for a different logger. That's also an option. Wasn't there one inside of, there was one built into CC package, I think. I'm just here and queer. Okay. Nathan calls me trans. Does that make me queer? Nope. Set path, package path. Where did that log? This is the install. I need the CC package. I like the queers. They're cool. I like the queers and the heres. They're all fun. I don't mind them. RAM, CC package, table get N. Okay. Log, right here. No, get out of here, get out. Function log, color message hidden. It's cool there's an is color check here. I like that this takes advantage of the color. Local C term.get text color, set color. It's inline. I think it's displaying the term. It's not what I want. So I would probably... A wild stream has appeared. What are you doing, big snoot? Big snoot. I'm just hanging and wanging. No. Wait a minute. I'm going insane. That's really what I'm doing. This is my descent into insanity. Turn the teller. Line that prints. Message. The owl's on the move. Oh, goodbye, owl. Shoveler over here. Mr. Shoveler. Oh, he's on the pole, dude. Don't pole dance. What are you doing? Chill out, Mr. Hootie. Hootie and the Blowfish. Okay. Oh! Freezing my game. He's too powerful. There's a tower over there. There's a giant tower over there. That's definitely not ominous. Wow, I forgot to in-game again. I'm cute. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks for nothing. Owl. It's a black owl, too. Be careful, buddy. Mr. Owl. Yeah, I don't like that function. That doesn't help me at all. This one doesn't have a logging utility. Oh, this one looks complicated. Amber source client core repo. Oh my goodness. Server? Fig.t? What in the world? Oh, it's a it's a table used as a config. That's kind of clever. If I was only doing Lua, if I wasn't trying to be, do feature parity with other programs, then I probably would do that too. It's probably the smartest idea. This does a bunch of load API. Okay. So we'd have to convert this one too if we wanted to use it. That sucks. Does this have a logging API? It does. Where would I find? Yes, Amber. Amber. I'm not seeing the logging. Go away. Mr. Hoots and shut up. GitHub. Okay. Where in the world is a Lua module for Jason that's not ComputerCraft? That's interesting. So they did the same I did. Where would your logger be? Client? Can I just search? Type to search. Log. Okay. Catalog. They're all calling this APIs.log, but I don't see it mentioned in it. Like, what log? Is this must have a dependency somewhere? What is your dependency? Where is your log function? This is cool and all, but Amber colon set. That's cool. I like that a lot. That is really cool. From an Amber server. Like that. That's really nifty. Okay. What do we want to do here? I halfway want to just rewrite this. Entirely, since it's using an outdated. Well, not anyway. So, how do we rewrite this to be modern? Modern and new age. This is the part I don't really get super well. I know kind of how set metatable works, but this syntax looks a little funny. I'm failing to eat. Me too. I'm getting old. It made me old. I like this logging, but Jesus Christ. And the rotation is... You're lying to me. It's not rotating anything. All you're doing is formatting it with the day. That's not rotating. Why would you call it rotating, dude? Silo. Simul logger. Kook. Okay. What's kook? Are you trying to say kekwa? Whatever. Kekwa. Mashallah. Okay. Let's get rid of this for now. This stuff is not helping. That's how it was, and what's stupid is it works. But the moment I want to do anything more complicated with it is the moment it throws its hands up. I'm getting tired of these noises. I think it's about time we do some mass extermination. Who are you? You look like a skeleton. Let's put this stuff away real quick. Maybe we take a break. This is starting to make my eyes glaze over. What is this, gunk? I might do some of that off camera and provide the results. That is crazy. Oh, there's gunk on the floor here. Why is there gunk on the floor? Someone died here. Get down from there! Why is there a hole? Nathan? Yeah, burn! Oh, you got me. Get down from there, you idiot. There's 3 of them! What is going on? Uh-oh. There's a sharpshooter in the woods. Get down from here, all of you! I need pest control. Uh-oh, uh-oh. They're killing me. Time to run. No, you're still up there, dude. Anybody know good pest control in Minecraft? Huh? I didn't do anything to you! Get off me! What do you mean? What do you mean? Maybe that's what we do today. Maybe we do some mob proofing. All these baddies out nearby are getting on my nerves. Where's my chest? Down more? My dead body. Get away from me! Here, hold on. Let me move some stuff so I can eat it. And let me put this on. I'm gonna start punching him. Yeah, there we go. Die! Come here. Long leg loaded. Angry. Yeah, me too. Unless that's... Maybe you mean me. Pissing me off. They're pissing me off. I need Enderman control. What do you call it? Pest control for Enderman. Where is he? Come here. Where are you? Come here. No, come up here. Come here. Come back, you coward. There. Is the other one after me? Anybody else? That's what I thought. Get this off me. Messing up my inventory again. Man. How could y'all? Is this my shovel? I don't remember having a shovel. Okay, well, now I get a shovel. I need food now. Thanks a lot. And let me clear this too. Get lost. Thank you. Okay, that's fine. I didn't need that apple. See, I wanted to write a program that'll cut these down, but the problem is they don't grow back. If you right... I mean, you can't... That's not the right word. They do grow back if you right-click them, but the stupid turtles can't right-click for whatever reason. They're illiterate. Or something. They don't know how to right-click. They know how to place blocks, but for some reason they don't know how to right-click. It's the stupidest thing. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to... I think that would be the next thing, or one of the next things, is grow one of those trees and then have one of the turtles chop all the things down. And then I guess, do I just have to kill the tree and start over? They don't regrow. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what the plan is there. They have not made it easy for me. Guess I can eat these. I just don't get enough of them. I need to upscale. Maybe I killed this one and put another oak. Put 2 oaks in here. I mean, how badly do I need... Is it spruce? Yeah, spruce. I need to do more. I need to get another lead. Lead. Oh, Nathan's got my leads, I think. Unless he put them back. I don't think he did. Lead poisoning. I thought I had more than that, so I think he definitely has one or two or three. I'm gonna set up another Iron Man. Do I have pumpkins that are fixed already? Thought I did. Slime spawn egg. Blocks of iron, here we go. And then a pumpkin. And then shears. Do I have shears? I thought I had shears. I've got something that says shears in it. That's not what I want. Okay, well, I'll make some shears. Do I need shears? I think I need shears. Why do I not have shears? Shears. That's crazy. Okay, where's the iron? Is this iron? This is iron. I wonder what happened to my shears. I wonder if they got murked in the last big battle. Okay. So the idea is I take damage, and then in the wake of taking damage, I build him. Good luck, soldier. Let's go back already. Dang. You know what? I can build a script. I'll build a turtle that'll wait for a tree, one of these blue, pink trees to grow. Once it grows, go through the entire tree and look for the fruit and destroy the fruit after it's grown. Wait till the fruit grows and then destroy it. In fact, let's see what the data values look like real quick. Let's put this stuff away. Okay, and then I've got a spare turtle somewhere in here. Right here? Turtle. Yeah. For testing. Test turtle. Testing turtle. Turtle tester. And we'll just come up here, I think. Let's see. Like that. Turt dot get. Where's the turtle API? Surely I've got that saved. The Turtwig API. Pretty sure I've got it saved somewhere. Here it is. We want inspect or something. Craft select. We want get item detail, but for the thing in front of us. Detect. No? Inspect. Yeah, inspect. Okay. Inspect. Okay, that's not helpful because it's on a tiny screen. That's actually really annoying. What is all this stuff? Minecraft mineable axe. Minecraft silent gear mineable machete. So this is all the things you can mine it with. Okay. Cool. I wonder if I can throw that in a print statement and it not look like hot garbage. No, that's not what I wanted. What's a for loop in? For k comma v in pi pairs? Pairs? I don't know how to do it in Lure. Turtle.inspect. For blah 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 do print I KV and bad argument table expected got Boolean. Boolean success, table data string. Oh, it's I need the second parameter, don't I? Let's do underscore comma. Actually, we need to pull out the table first, don't we? Okay, hold on. Get me out of here. We want data. Turt.inspect. Tell me about that plant. Print data. This isn't going to help me any, is it? True 1. Data. Two. Oh, no, hold on. I need underscore comma data. That's what I need. Because the first value is whether it succeeded or not. The second value is the table of the data that it got. So now if we do print data, it's going to be a table. How do we print the stuff in the table? For k comma v in pairs. In pairs data. Do print k comma v. It state table. Name bios we've gone. Oh, it gives us the name of the thing and a tags table. A state table and a tags table. Okay. So then can we... Let's do an assert or an if. If type of I no k no v value k key and value state name tags. If type of v equals table, do end, then end, and inside here we want to say another for loop for kv in pairs in Paris. What do we want? V do end print k comma v. Can I do it with a tab? Does it just concat everything? Can I just do quotes, comma? Does it know what backslash T does? It might not do what that does. Knows what that does. Oh, it does. Okay. We got some things. Is there a block command? You know, we could do a sleep, couldn't we? Let's do a sleep. Just a quick sleep by 1 second. We'll do it in here. How do you do? Is it semicolon? I don't know. I have no clue. 1 and then in here print sleep 1 and. Sleep. Oh, it's sleep 1? Is that how you do it? Yeah, you're right. I'm doing doing POSIX shell syntax. That's not what I need to do. I'm speaking to you in French when you need to be spoken to in Mandarin. My mistake. Oh, that one's a table too. Why didn't it bring that one? Make that one big. For campers, do if type v equals table. Yeah, so tags value is a table, so it should have expanded that as well. But it didn't for some reason. Okay. That's okay. I would like to read this in a different fashion anyway. Let's do... No, not that one. This one maybe? No, that one's got... I want this one? What does this one do? Green apple fruit. Can we can save this, can't we? Let's say data dot state. Oh, I can just, okay, that's cool. Age 3. Oh, it tells you the age. Mature, age 3. Let me pick that and let's rerun it. Where's that inspect I did? Here it is. Age 0. Okay, so 0 to 3 maybe? 3 is the max and 0 is the min. Okay, okay, alright. What about state, name, and tags? What does tags look like? That's long. I wish I could scroll up. I need less. Where's my less command? Dot? No, nothing's coming up. 1, 2, 3. What? What is this if not a table? Can I not walk through it? I guess I need to do pairs, huh? K V equals pairs. Put that. Keys. Values. Is that how you do that? Keys. Function. Values. Values 1. How do I... For value in values. Do. Is there a read function? There is a read function. Okay. Print value and then read block forever, not forever, but until I say to. End. Semicolon end. That looks better. I like that syntax better. I probably can do space and, but I don't want to do it that way. Go. So I have to call local for generator a table value. You need pairs. What? Yeah, it's a table. Okay, you need pairs, don't you? Not the fruit. Okay. Let's go over here and say K, comma V in pairs. Nice. And then instead of this, we say KV. Excuse me. Twilight Forest mineable with block and chain true. Draconic Evolution mineable with staff true. Okay, these are different things that it's mineable with. It's just a table of yes/no flag, Boolean flags. I guess that's what tags means. That makes sense. Mineable with Paxel. Okay. Paxel effective. Mineable with an axe. Mineable with AIO. Okay. Okay. Machete. Okay. Digging claws. Okay. 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 That's it. It's just a list of minables. Okay. What was the age again? No, not age. State. Age 0. Is it grown yet? It's at 30%. 33%. So it's still... Oh, I have to rerun inspect. Hold on. I have to re-inspect it. Now we check the data state. Age 1. Okay, it's okay. It's making sense. So we've got 0 to 3, so 4 stages of growth. 0 being none and 3 being all. 100%, ready to go. So if we wanted to check for that, we would just say if inspect is 4. The problem is there's still no way for this thing to right-click somehow, because this doesn't have a right-click function. All it's got is a equip function, which does not right-click. We've got a dig function, which will left-click, which breaks it, so it will never grow again. We've got a place function, which does a whole lot of nothing, in this case. I don't see any other way to do this. Oh! Picks up an item from a stack from any number from the ground or an inventory. I wonder if that would work. Hold on. Turtle.suck. Suck 'em, suck 'em, suck 'em. Is this one ready? Let's just do a turtle dot turn left. Is he in front of it? Yeah, he is. Okay, so turtle.suck. Turt.suck. False, no items to take. Okay, so this doesn't look like a... It doesn't look like a... Okay, but... Okay. That's so annoying. I was hopeful. Because we've already tried place, which would be a right click. That does not work. Turtle.place. False, no items to place. Even if I give it an item. Let's give it an apple. Cannot place item here, yeah. If I give it shears, which left click would dig the thing up. I don't know how to get this to work. Would a hoe till it? No, because you have to left click and then till the soil. That would work. Although it's more likely to work than what I'm trying now. I don't think it'll work. Unless there's a hoe that will till a 3x3 or pick up a 3x3, and then you could do that with a dirt in the middle. That it breaks and then hose or something. I'm not sure. It's not impossible, but it's definitely tricky. I don't think. That's all I got to say. I don't think at all. Turtle.equip. Left. Sure. Not a vet. Oh, it probably wants a diamond one. Dude, I'm not making a diamond one just to see if this works. It's not worth it. I know I can right click it, but it's not. Okay, look. Goodbye. Goodbye forever. I'd rather just use AE for that. Like it's that stupid. I mean, I want to use ComputerCraft, but that's obscene. I can't do a right click with a turtle. Like I don't get it. What am I missing? With hoe, tills the dirt in front. Oh. But I bet you this will break it. And I don't want to do this on one that I would like to hold on to. And the one that's up there I would like to hold on to. Let's do this on one I don't care about. Are you done here? Yeah, you're done here. Come here. Let's wait till daytime and then maybe grow one. Would that be? He's hurt. He's already victimized somebody. But that means he's kept it safe. Let's get some iron for our friendly fella here. Don't worry, buddy. What was the plan here? Put a thing below him and shoot it up at him. Can we try that real quick? Like a dropper or something? What are they called? Not a dropper. A dispensary. Train dispenser. Oh, that's it. Reinforced dispenser. What does that do? Okay. We need string, a bow, and redstone. Okay. We got string somewheres. Here's some string. And then wood for the string. Redstone and cobble. Okay. This is just a test. We just want to see what happens, okay? That's all this is. I need a lever? Or maybe I'll just use a redstone torch temporarily. Let's just use a redstone torch temporarily. I'm not hurting for that none. So now I gotta dig below him safely without him planting. I don't know where the shovel came from, but let's freaking use it. I'm sorry. I know you're almost dead. Oh no. Can I put this facing up? I can. Cool. Buddy, I want you to scoot over a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Get on top of it. Okay. Oh, I can't touch it now because you're in the way. You're so fat. There we go. Let's put you in there. 7. 7? That didn't work. What do you mean? You can't dispense him? I thought I could do that. Healing. Minecraft. Heal. Turn golem with dispenser. Cannot be used. Stand on the dime block. Someone gonna go with low health by using command provided. Place some iron ingots in the dispenser. Activate the dispenser. Multiple ones. Use another one. This is where they're on the switch. It's a bug on just 115, or is it since 115? Probably since 115. Three years ago, they said they're gonna add it right. Okay. It will be healed by the same amount of heart. You liar! That's probably where I read it from, one of these posts, but I guess it doesn't work. Okay, that sucks. That was my plan. Maybe a potion of healing will fix you. But, I don't have one of those, buddy. So, scoot over. I'm gonna take this. We're gonna put that back, and for now, I'm just gonna heal you myself for now. Just for now. Don't get any ideas. I wonder if these things... I should have tested it. Can I do this without hurting? Without getting killed? Milked? Are you gonna come in? Okay, and then... Lua. Turtle. .use. Yeah, there's no use function anymore. Place? The turtles can do... Oh, this could work. I just need a turtle to fly around and... Or sit below. I could have a bunch of turtles on... Turtles under the floor. That worked? Okay, okay. Maybe this isn't lost after all. Okay, alright. It's gonna take a lot of turtles, but we can do it. Okay. Question is, do I want them to float above and come down and heal them, or do we want them onto the floor, just constantly looking to heal? We get like an array of them under the floor, but that would be a lot of turtles. There you go, get them. This is what I pay you for. Hell yeah, dude. And then we just fly a turtle down there and. Oh, there's another one. Here, can we do this without getting killed? I don't know if I can do this remotely. Dude, he walked right past you. What are you doing? Get him! Oh, maybe he can't reach. The leash is too short. No? He just doesn't care? I hired you to protect my base. What are you doing? If I walk near him, he'll kill him, right? Yeah, it's only when he's near him. Okay, so we need a pack of them. A whole pack of them. That kind of sucks. There we go. Okay. You're becoming less and less worth it by the second, mister. Okay, let's fly on over to you with some iron in my pocket. Lua. Dot forward. Can you specify? No, it just ignores it. Okay. Whoa. Let's quit moving. Turn left. Turtle dot forward. Turtle dot place. Okay. Bro. Okay, this is getting worse. Oh, place down. Oh, I'm stupid. Place down. Boom. Okay. Cool. I don't hate that, but I don't love it either. We just need a bunch of poles everywhere. That could work. I'm not giving up on that idea. I'm not giving up on that idea. I don't like that they have to like touch them to do anything, but it's not the end of the world. This could work. This has potential. You, on the other hand, no promises. You were a waste of energy. Let's not put that in there. Let's not put that in here either. Got a bunch of lava. I want to keep that one. That one might be a nice rooftop something. I wonder if I can force them to grow small. I wonder, how do we want to do that? Because running around, or well, turtling around that tree is going to be a nightmare. Finding all the little green dudes. Instead, I could force a small one to grow, but then it's going to be more wood and less fruit. It's better to grow the big ones. Maybe I can have a large array, a large list of visited tiles. And then once all of the tiles have been visited, Okay, I've got some ideas. Can make that work somehow. Okay, well, I think it's pretty late. I think I'm about to call it here. I think I'm going to call it. It's been a very productive / not productive day, but we did some research. We did some learning. I'll see if I can rewrite some of these programs. They're kind of hard to write with this window. I might even be able to edit the window so it's not so tiny. I think there's config options for that, so I might do that. I'm not sure. All my tools that I'm used to on the Linux side are gone. Maybe I can rewrite those. But thank you guys for joining. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. I think we're gonna have a good day, y'all. Have a one.